Imagine a world ruled by giants, a world that existed millions of years before us. This is the story of the dinosaurs, an epic saga of rise, dominance, and a dramatic fall. Join me as we journey back in time to witness their incredible history. Our story begins over 250 million years ago, in the Triassic period. The world was a very different place, recovering from a massive extinction event. On a single supercontinent called Pangaea, life was slowly bouncing back. Amidst this recovery, a new group of reptiles emerged, the dinosaurs. They weren't the colossal beasts we often imagine, not yet. Early dinosaurs like Eoraptor were relatively small, often bipedal, and lived in the shadow of other larger reptiles. They were quick, agile, and adaptable, key traits that would set the stage for their future reign. For millions of years, they were just one of many players on a crowded stage, biding their time. Then, around 201 million years ago, disaster struck again. The Triassic-Jurassic extinction event wiped out many of their competitors. The exact cause is still debated, perhaps massive volcanic eruptions or climate change, but the outcome was clear. With many ecological niches suddenly empty, the dinosaurs seized their opportunity. This was their moment. As the Jurassic period dawned, the age of dinosaurs truly began. The Jurassic world was a lush, green paradise. Continents were drifting apart, creating new coastlines and climates. This is when the classic dinosaurs we know and love took center stage. The landscape was dominated by colossal sauropods, the long-necked giants. Imagine a brachiosaurus tall as a 4-story building peacefully munching on treetops. Or a diplodocus stretching longer than a basketball court, its whip-like tail a formidable defense. These were the largest land animals ever to walk the earth, true marvels of evolution, but they weren't alone. The Jurassic was also home to formidable predators. The Allosaurus, a fearsome carnivore with sharp teeth and powerful claws, was the apex predator of its time, hunting in a world of giants. And then there was the Stegosaurus, an iconic herbivore instantly recognizable by the double row of bony plates on its back and the menacing Thagomizer 4 sharp spikes on its tail. It was a world of incredible diversity, a dynamic ecosystem of hunters and hunted, giants and smaller, nimbler creatures all thriving under a warm tropical sun. Following the Jurassic, we enter the Cretaceous period, which began about 145 million years ago. If the Jurassic was the rise of the dinosaurs, the Cretaceous was their golden age. The world continued to change. Continents were now closer to their modern positions, and flowering plants appeared for the first time, transforming landscapes and food sources. Dinosaur diversity exploded. This was the era of some of the most famous dinosaurs ever discovered. In North America, the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex ruled as the undisputed king. With a bite force strong enough to crush bone, T-Rex was the ultimate predator, a perfectly engineered killing machine. Its prey included equally impressive herbivores like the Triceratops, a massive 3-horned dinosaur that looked like a prehistoric tank. Imagine the epic battles that must have taken place between these two titans. Meanwhile, other parts of the world had their own unique dinosaur faunas. In South America, giant carnivores like Giganotosaurus rivaled T-Rex in size. Herds of duck-billed hadrosaurs, with their elaborate crests used for communication, roamed in vast numbers across Asia and North America. The skies were patrolled by enormous pterosaurs, some with wingspans as wide as a small airplane, while the oceans teemed with mosasaurs and other marine reptiles. The world was teeming with dinosaur life in all shapes and sizes. They had conquered every continent, every environment. They were at the absolute peak of their power. It seemed their reign would last forever. But it wouldn't. After 180 million years of dominance, the age of dinosaurs came to a sudden, cataclysmic end. 66 million years ago, a massive asteroid, estimated to be about 10 kilometers wide, slammed into the Earth near what is now the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. The impact was catastrophic, releasing energy equivalent to billions of atomic bombs. It triggered a global chain reaction: mega tsunamis, widespread earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions. A colossal cloud of dust and debris was thrown into the atmosphere, blocking out the sun for years. The world was plunged into a prolonged, dark winter. Photosynthesis stopped, causing plants to die off. The entire food chain collapsed. Herbivorous dinosaurs starved first, followed by the carnivores that preyed on them. Within a shockingly short period, the reign of the non-avian dinosaurs was over. Alongside them, about 75% of all species on Earth vanished in what is known as the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. It was one of the most devastating mass extinctions in our planet's history, a dramatic final act for these magnificent creatures. But is the story of the dinosaurs truly over? Not entirely. While the T-Rex and Triceratops are gone, a direct lineage of dinosaurs survived the apocalypse. Look out your window. See that bird on the branch? You're looking at a living dinosaur. Paleontologists now have overwhelming evidence that birds evolved from a group of small, feathered theropod dinosaurs, relatives of Velociraptor and T-Rex. Fossils from China have revealed dinosaurs covered in feathers, with wings and bird-like features. These weren't for flight initially, but likely for insulation or display. Over millions of years, this lineage adapted, survived the extinction, and diversified into the more than 10,000 species of birds we see today. From the tiny hummingbird to the mighty ostrich, they are a constant, living reminder of their incredible prehistoric ancestors. The dinosaurs' legacy isn't just in fossils and museums. It's alive, flying, and singing all around us. So the next time you see a pigeon in the park, remember you re-looking at a branch of the same family tree that once included the mightiest creatures to ever walk the earth. The story of the dinosaurs is a powerful tale of evolution, adaptation, incredible success, and ultimately, cosmic chance. It reminds us of how life can thrive and dominate, but also how fragile it can be in the face of planetary-scale events. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey through time. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more amazing stories from our planet's past, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments which dinosaur is your favorite. Until next time, keep exploring.